Yes, sir. Turn this way, Yep, a lot. Dang, son. All right, guys, so by the time you're getting this video, the giveaway has probably ended, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take care of business. We gotta throw in some money into some orders, guys. Some of you guys are gonna get thin stacks, thick stacks. We're just throwing cash in random orders. Let's go ahead and make it happen. First order, thinner stack. Second order, let's go ahead and do let's do a thick stack right there. Look at that. Whew, ordered some socks, got probably $1,000. All of these orders are getting cash. Look at that. Small order, big stack. We just appreciate you guys so much. We appreciate all the love and support, everybody who entered. We're just giving back this holiday season. So thank you guys and good luck. Can't wait to see who the winner is of Goon Squad giveaway number 4. Also, guys, I do want to mention that the sweepstakes winner will be getting announced on January 3rd. So be sure to keep your phones on you. We're waiting on the sweepstakes company to get back to us, and one of you guys is going to get the phone call that you get to take that sucker home. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to this video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the Goon Squad garage, and today we're going to continue working on our brand new build, the Corvette C8. And as you guys seen previously, we finally removed the motor, the transmission, the subframe out of the engine bay area because we do got to replace 2 frame rails that got absolutely destroyed. But you know what? We bought a parts car right here, which is just a perfect parts car for us because it is just absolutely smashed in the front, the exact opposite of that car right there. So basically what we're gonna do is just take everything from the back and just throw it onto this car right here, and we should have a perfectly good C8 in a matter of weeks, dude. We literally have all the parts to get this done, which just makes this a super exciting project. But the most important thing before we start ripping apart that car, we gotta rip apart the rest of this car, which includes these frame rails, because these suckers are gonna be pretty difficult, I think, because there's a bunch of these specialty screws, a bunch of rivets, a bunch of panel bond. Honestly, we're not 100% sure how these suckers are gonna pop off. We just gotta dig into this thing. We probably gotta pop off the left and the right side tank, a bunch of other stuff. But man, once we pop these suckers off and figure out how to do it, then we're on to that car right there, which we fired that sucker up in the previous video. How did it sound, dude?
Dude, that thing sounds like it's ready to go in here.
Dude, it sounded beautiful, so we're super pumped about this. But anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and see if we can pop a rail. Oh my goodness, dude, this is crazy, dude.
Just popping right off. I mean, look at that, man. That's pretty simple right there, dude.
Everything has been so easy to just work on. We popped off the tanks. Them tanks, literally, it was just a couple of bolts and they popped off together. That was pretty cool right there.
Got half a tank in there, though, man. That was heavy right
yeah,
there.
That was pretty heavy right there. But we're already popping off some structural pieces here,
dude. We're getting to this frame rail right here. I mean, we were just getting down into it. We unscrewed some paneling on the side, and we noticed that this frame frame rail does not even go that deep into this tub area. As you can see, it ends like right there. So that's only like maybe even an inch or two in there. Hopefully that's it, because if that's the case, we'll just heat it up a little bit. It should just pop right out. And that's why we moved on to the top, because we're possibly gonna pop these both out at the exact same time. That way we can do that to the new rear end, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. We're really kind of just learning from this damaged rear end, and we're gonna take it to that good rear end and hopefully pop them off together, slip them right in, and dude, we won't even have to align anything.
Honestly, it'll be all original. So we're gonna try to just see how this thing is all made. It's pretty simple. Pop this piece off. This bar is already loose right here. It is bent a little bit, so we may end up replacing this, or if anything, we'll just straighten it out, make it a little bit more simpler, because it almost looks like you'd have to pop this rear glass section off, but honestly, it ain't too badly bit. You know what I mean?
That's probably the most difficult piece to replace right here, because it's hidden all under there. So yeah, honestly, I think if we straighten it out, it'll be good, dude.
It'll be good to go, but I mean, we just got a few more things left. We got to take off a few more things on this side, take this bar off, take the little caps on the frame rail off over there. And I think we're just gonna heat this thing up, and hopefully this thing just slips right out.
What if we just break it right here at this point right here, dude?
Dude, look at that, man. This is thin aluminum and it ripped up like a Coke can, but that's just crazy right there.
This is crazy, the way that, how much weight this rear frame holds up, to be honest,
dude. It holds up the whole entire motor and transmission, because it bolts down to these frame rails. It doesn't bolt down to the tub or anything like that, which is pretty crazy,
That's probably why it broke like that, because of all that torsion or whatever you call it, dude.
Yeah, once it got hit, all that weight just broke this frame rail easily, dude.
But you know what? We're going to keep on moving here, keep popping things off, and eventually, pop them all off, dude?
Hopefully, strip it down. Just like that, man.
Was that not super easy though, man?
I mean, just a time consuming, but dude, it's pretty simple for the most part,
That is epic right there. Both frame rails came out together. It was just honestly some panel bond, and luckily it has these special screws that'll tell us exactly where to put it back into place,
easily, dude. This is gonna go super simple. I mean, I'm surprised that popped out like it did, dude.
That is so awesome right there. But if we did have the frame rails, it probably would have been easier, because we wouldn't have to take it off the parts car.
Yeah, we would just slap them in there. But honestly, it's actually a good thing, because
at the same time,
what they were selling us was just piece by piece. This thing is going to be all completely together on that parts car, so we can take it off as a whole and just slap it right on here, dude.
That is so awesome. Is there any rivets that we're even gonna have to put in there?
Dude, no rivets at all. I mean, we didn't even mess with no rivets, dude.
We didn't have to drill anything,
dude, that's crazy. It's all pretty much just glued together.
That is crazy. Look how this car looks now right here, dude.
Insane, man. Just
that's
the back
crazy.
half completely cut off.
Dude, this is so awesome. Now, I mean, what do you think is next? Do we start attacking our parts car or what, dude?
That's the only logical thing that I can think of, because this part is off, this is off. The next step is to put the new part back in and just basically reassemble the car together. So that's going to be the next step, is to bring that parts car in here, probably put it up on this lift, clear this lift up, and then start doing the same thing.
All right, guys, a quick little side quest. We're back over here at the F250, and what do you got in your hands there?
Here's the old ECU right here. This is the original one, and this thing was just not making enough power for us right here.
Exactly. So Dieseler actually reached out to us, or we reached out to them, and they actually decided to send us a new ECU and a new tune, a shift on the fly tune, right?
Yeah, shift on the fly. It's going to create way more horsepower. This is an OEM Ford ECU. It's just going to make this truck run a whole lot better, because this thing just needs a little bit more power, dude.
Yes, sir, dude. I can't wait to see what kind of power this thing puts out. I think it's going to add like, what, 200 horsepower?
Because we have 6 modes, so you can turn it all the way up. So all the way up, maybe like 200 horsepower, and all the way down is just like stock. But dude, this thing's going to sound and hopefully ride a lot better.
tuning in progress, guys. So we got to roll this sucker around for now. Is she hissing? That sounds like a hiss to me. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy.
No engine light?
No, nothing. You already feel that power or what? Oh my gosh, I didn't think you'd be able to slow down right there. That is what I'm talking about.
Dude, that was just a little bit of like oil in the exhaust that just burned out right there.
I didn't see anything.
This thing is a beast, man. Dang. This thing just goes.
What?
It's a ripper.
This thing drives no problem, dude.
Just take it down the road, dude.
Might as well take it to the McDonald's at this point, dude.
That was simple, man. Just ease it right off. It wouldn't go into drive whatsoever. I think is when I really smashed the brake pedal because, you know, there's no brakes on here, so it doesn't want you to go into drive, but it did, and we drove right off with ease,
Hey,
man.
driving around with pretty much the whole front clip missing, but this is really the only option for us to put it over there where we're going to lift it up. We moved everything else out of the way. Look at this beautiful rear end, dude. Is this not just perfect, dude?
We're just going to grab it and slap it on there.
Dude, what if we did a two-tone car? Just have the rear end black and the front end blue.
Yeah, easily, man. I mean, it's going to be like that for a little bit.
Exactly. So I guess right now we just kind of stopped for it to cool off just a little bit because we don't have the radiators. We're just running it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, and we're going to try to line it up maybe with the jack before we pull it up, you know, just to get it perfectly straight, just like that one right there. That way we can have both of them on the lift, dude.
Yes, sir. And tear this sucker down. Alright guys, we are ripping into our parts car here, and we had to stop for a quick second to show you guys how immaculate this sucker is. Let's go ahead and squat down over here. Look at this area right here. Look at that frame rail. Just got a little bit of dust on it, but for the most part, brand new suspension. Everything is intact. This computer module is not dangling like it was on our car over there, so that's awesome. We're basically just gonna take pictures and use it when we go to put together that car right there. But I mean, that's what you get when you have a car that's under 1,000 miles, dude. That's just awesome. I'm so happy we didn't get like a 5,000 mile car. Everything would have been kind of worn out, to be honest. You know what I mean?
No gloves needed here, man, dude. It's clean, dude. If it was washed, it'd look like it came out the showroom floor.
Exactly. I mean, look underneath, man. The splash shields, everything is good under there. Brand spanking new. Engine bay area. The engine is pretty much new right there. You know, it's just got a little bit of dust on it here and there. And I mean, that's going to be the next thing that we're going to drop, the whole entire engine, because it is in the way of removing the frame rails. But before we do the frame rails, of course, we're going to do this right here. We still got a bunch of work on our hands. But man, we pretty much have everything we need to get that car together except for 3 parts, which includes rocker panels and this piece right here, because if you guys don't remember, you really can't reuse this stuff because when you remove it, it literally just breaks apart. So, I mean, dealership is basically saying they still can't source them for us. We just called them this morning. So what, worst case scenario, what are we going to do? Just try to pop these off, dude?
Dude, we're going to do whatever we can, but it sucks because, I mean, I'm sure everybody's ordering these parts because they always get damaged.
Exactly. I mean, it makes sense. You even have like a light wreck in the back. You got to order this whole entire thing. If you have like a little side swipe, you literally got to change that out. So maybe, yeah, everybody's just ordering those parts, so that's why we can't get them. But you know what, I guess once we get to that part, we'll figure something out. But as of right now, I guess let's go ahead and try to drop this motor. Man, is that a piece of your skin right there, dude?
It's a little shaving.
That's crazy right there. You about pinched your whole hand, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's just sometimes you just get into little tight spots when you're, you know, trying to pull that motor out. But hey, we're getting good at that, man. Another C8 motor out. Man, we're getting pretty good, man.
Dude.
Who wants to bring their other C8 in? We'll drop your motor, man.
Dude, these suckers are pretty dang simple to pop. You literally just go underneath and pop out the AC compressor. And then
we didn't even pop out the AC compressor.
Oh, it stayed in, right? Just the lines to it.
Yeah, just the lines to it, 2 radiator hoses, and then the air box, and then some suspension components. This is probably the easiest motor you can drop out of any car. I mean, motors that you have to pull out with the engine hoist, those suck, dude.
Exactly. This is so awesome that it just drops straight down from the bottom like that. But man, look at this mint motor right here, dude. This is brand spanking new pretty much, dude.
They probably put this thing in a couple weeks ago and we just pulled it right back out. You know what I mean?
Pretty much. But we noticed some pretty crazy things about this car that's different from this car here. So that car right there is pretty much the track package, performance package, right?
It's the Z51 package. So it has bigger brakes because I was looking, I was like, why are these brakes a little bit different from those? That actually has way bigger brakes, which has better stopping power, and that engine had a little bit more cooling. So it had 1 extra radiator, I believe, on the side over here. So it was crazy. I was looking over here, And this just has fans, man, on both sides. That one has fans on one side. This one has fans on both sides.
Yep, so that one has an extra like auxiliary radiator on the right side. Yep. Which I think we could just change the lines. Really, it's just a simple line, right?
It's just this line right here. So we'll just pop that one off and pop this one on, and then we can do that secondary, third, whatever radiator and have an extra radiator. But other than that, everything's pretty much simple. Just a brake upgrade and I guess an extra cooler.
Dude, we need to go ahead and find some headers, dude.
Dude, yeah, I know, man. It'll be so simple. Goodness. Slap them on. It'll make a lot more room. And it'll make it sound better and lighter, dude. You know, it's all about shedding weight. So that exhaust, the whole thing, dude, it'll be way lighter, dude.
Dude, so crazy how this motor is.
Should we do like lowering springs on this thing?
Dude, that would be super sick. Dude. Definitely, we need to go ahead and order wheels because we're almost ready. Literally, we're almost ready to pop off these rails right here in a little bit, dude.
These things will pop off with ease, so we're not even worried about that. So these will pop off. They'll get glued right into that new frame, and then everything else just goes from there.
What kind of glue? Just crazy glue or
just
what?
Elmer's glue, man.
We're going to use the structural adhesive panel bond right here. Super, super strong stuff.
Yep.
And then the bars kind of hold everything up right there, and the screws just put everything back into place, dude.
And like, it's a good thing these bars are perfect because we're not going to take none of that off. It's just literally going to pop off originally and pop right back in its spot.
But guys, that's pretty much going to be a wrap for today's video. In the next video, what I think we're going to do is go ahead and pop these rails and install them on that car over there. Super exciting stuff. Before you know it, this whole entire car is gonna be finished up and ripping around, guys. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Definitely drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.